Tell us how you became involved in dance.
I started dancing when I was 4. My mom just put me in dance class, and I danced at a studio for a long time. And then when I was about 9, I moved to a different dance studio where I am now. I auditioned for the competition team when I was 12, and I've been competing ever since.
Where do you find your inspiration to succeed in all areas of your life?
My dance teacher, obviously. She inspired me to follow my passion, and want to pursue a dance career, and she's influenced me in that way, and she's helped me make decisions and see what's best for me. My cousin, she danced before I did, so she influenced my dancing and where I went and the things I did.
Tell us how your family may be involved in your dancing.
My brother actually dances and he competes with me. He's 12 and he's a beast. This past fall, I was able to participate in the Big Brothers Big Sisters Dance for Kids' Sake. They chose my dad to be one of the local celebrities, and I was the professional dancer with him. The event was the same night as our Southeastern's homecoming, so I didn't get to go to homecoming, but it was so worth it. I got to do this routine with my dad, and it was once in a lifetime like that. Most people don't get the chance to dance with their dad in a high tempo, routine like that, and it was a lot of fun. My parents are at every dance competition, every recital, every showcase. My mom she does hair, so she helps me with all my hair and makeup stuff. They're super supportive, and they really encourage me to do what I want to do with my life. If I want to be a professional dancer, be a professional dancer.
Tell us what you plan to do after you graduate.
I am attending Ohio University. I was accepted into their dance program, so I'll get my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Performance and Choreography, and I'm going to minor in business also.
Tell us about some challenges you've had to face and how you overcame them.
Originally, I wanted to be a professional dancer, just a professional dancer. Then I hurt my knee, and I realized it was kind of a smack in the face of how fragile my body is, and not that it's fragile, but just that having an entire career resting on the well-being of your joints and your knees and was a little scary. So I went through like a really emotionally hard time with that. I was very sad all the time. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. My outlet was dance, and I couldn't do that, so I just kind of wallowed in my sadness for a couple days. But I ended up changing my mind, and I decided that I was going to go into marketing and finance, and because it was more practical, and it was something I would always have work, and I would always I wanted to work in like a fashion company or something. And then I went to OUC, took a marketing principles class. Not for me. It's not awful, it just wasn't something I could see myself doing for the rest of my life. I went home and I was not happy. So I realized that I still wanted to be involved with dance. I couldn't not dance. And I also realized that I wanted to be a professional dancer. I knew I wanted to be a professional dancer, and I would make it happen if that's what I wanted. And you have to plan for injury, you have to plan for things like that to happen. So not my backup plan, but it kind of is my backup plan, is to be a dance teacher, have my own dance studio. Eventually I would like to do that regardless of what happens with the professional dancing career. But that's kind of my fallback, just in case something would happen. That helped me to really decide. Getting hurt really reminded me of how much I needed to dance. I didn't just love it, I had to. There was no other option.
What kind of things do you do in your free time?
I take classes up at OUC, and one of those classes is bowling, and I really enjoy bowling now. I've learned how to not be awful at bowling, so that's helped a lot. I am involved in I'm the National Honor Society president. I'm in Spanish Club, Student Council, Drug Free Clubs of America. I'm a student ambassador for that. Our whole mission is to one, educate kids on the risks and about drugs, not just telling them drugs are bad, don't do them, because that doesn't work. It works with some kids, but not all kids. So by doing this, it rewards students who are already not doing drugs, and it's more targeted because we have an 80-20 rule. So 80% of kids are not going to do drugs, and there's 20% that either are thinking about it or are going to. And we are targeting them. We are targeting the middle of the kids that are on the fence. They don't know if, well, maybe I could, maybe I couldn't. We're giving them an out.
What advice would you give to underclassmen?
Don't overthink things. I'm a culprit. I'm still a culprit. Just simplify. Anything that you can do to simplify your life, your school stuff, anything. Just don't overthink anything and make it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself, because there's a lot of pressure to make decisions and decide what you want to do with your life, but you'll find out. So don't put so much pressure on yourself.